Screaming Firehawks! Welcome back to the channel, The Expanse, Season 3, Episode 4. This one's called Reload. There's a lot of stuff that could potentially be reloaded.
That's what I'm constantly telling you when we play games.
That is
reload.
true. I always forget to reload.
Reload.
I always forget to reload. That is always one of my problems. But this shit is getting, again, broken record, hello. This shit is getting crazy. Last episode, Mars landed a rocket, nuke, weapon, bomb thing, and 2 million people dead.
I know.
Just absolutely crazy. And like the game that Aaron Reich is playing, it is, I hate to say this because he sucks, but it is so impressive watching him work. Because he is, obviously he's the one holding all the cards. He knows all the angles. He knows everything that's going on. And he is just playing on that chessboard, knowing all the moves beforehand. And the Secretary General made a decision. He brought in Anna to help him with stuff, specifically a script, a speech, yeah. But then like asked for a little bit more.
He's asking her advice, and she's got him good because she knows some history on him. Yeah,
for sure. And you know, she doesn't put up with any shit. She's a very interesting character. But Aaron Wright wanted to do this preemptive strike, and the Secretary General said no. And then Aaron Wright convinced him to do it, so he did it. And then one of their railguns kind of didn't work right away because it got powered down and had to power back up. They destroyed all of Mars's things, whatever those weapons were, but they got one off before they destroyed it and it landed. So now 2 million people dead in the middle of this war. Actual damage done to Earth. They keep talking about this war isn't going to hit the surfaces of our planets. They're going to happen out in space and other places.
Yeah, not so much.
So this is a really, really bad situation, it seems like. Things are probably just going to continue to get escalated with this war. And that sounds really intense and scary and crazy. And this dude's going to have a lot of really big decisions to make. And Aaron Wright on one side and Anna on the other, giving him advice. This dude's going to be friggin' pulled, probably split in half at some point.
Yeah.
By the people that he's getting advice from.
Yep.
And so that's
typically the way it goes.
That's a really tough spot to be in. And we'll see what the outcome is. I couldn't imagine them hesitating and just sitting back. I totally see them retaliating immediately, reloading.
I mean, why not? I mean,
the whole problem with the situation is that Aaron Wright presented it as like, we know they're going to fire. They're positioning to fire on us. We need to make this a preemptive strike before they do it. And it's like, there was actually no real proof that that was going to happen.
No, you slow your roll, buddy.
We heard even on the Martian side that we don't want to bring this fight to the planets. Like, so Aaron Reich's getting exactly what he wants. He's manipulating all the people that he needs to. Anna might be a little bit of a problem for him. It kind of feels like she's cramping his style a little bit. She knows what's up.
She knows.
Yeah, she called him out on the bullshit while they were at dinner. But that whole situation is going to be really interesting to see how it plays out. Because, damn, like, it's one thing blowing up a ship or a station. It's a whole other thing killing 2 million people on Earth. So, dang. And
but I feel like also Aaron Wright is just going to use this as more of a, like, let's get the Secretary General out of there. Let's give the job to me.
Well, yeah, because he positioned it as like, oh, you totally screwed up. If he would have listened to me, they would have worked fine and everything would have been great. But because he hesitated, listened to someone else, and then it didn't work, and then the nuke hit is why his hesitation is the reason. And he's going to totally spin it that way, 100%.
Yes.
Like, I totally agree with you. That's a really, really good point. And all of this stuff now going on at IO with Strickland, with Mao, just Mao's been observing the children that they're using for the protomolecule, and you could tell that he was uncomfortable, and he had a conversation with May, and you kind of can tell that there's like a little bit of a connection there, whether it's he sees one of his daughters in her, or if he just, you know, it's just one of the children that he's talking to. He decided, no more. We're testing on children. This is terrible. We're not doing it anymore. But you said it. Strickland had a look in his eye. He's like, I ain't stopping.
Why? What for? No, I'm going to just do it.
Yeah.
Regardless of what you say.
That just doesn't seem like a good situation at all. Again, most of these situations sound really scary and crazy and intense. But the Rossi crew is also on their way. So, again, very curious to see how this is all going to play out. because there's been a lot of conversations happening all the Rossi with Christian and Holden, with Christian, Naomi and Holden. Like, all of these folks are having conversations. They're all kind of still mad at Naomi for lying, but her and Alex kind of had a moment where they spoke. They kind of hashed it out for a minute. But like, Holden just straight up told her, like, hey, get on the ship and get the fuck out of here if they're not going to use it. And so, like, he's not dealing with any shit right now.
No, he's really not. By the way, you said contorta wrong.
Oh, no. The Rossi.
That's the Pinus contorta.
Hashtag not my ship.
Oh, that's fucked up, dude.
It'll always be the Rossi. It's
Frank's named it.
Sitting, I know, it is dope, but it's the Rossi. It's dope. Yeah. But, you know, the Holden conversation that he had with Christian, like, he had this really big smirk on his face. He's like, I've heard this before. I said that. And now he's kind of over the whole idea of stopping the protomolecule. He just wants to do what he promised Prax, go find his kid, and then freaking, I don't know, figure it out from there. Yeah. But the really interesting conversation was between Naomi and Christian, because Naomi realized Earth doesn't have the protomolecule.
Yeah.
And so Mars is the only one who has it, and Earth needs it to get in the game. And now that the Belt and Mars have it, Earth is the only one who doesn't. Naomi saw that, and she used it against Christian. And those are two really big personalities right there that are just going to probably constantly do this.
But I love Christian so much.
She's amazing. Like, she's the first person I would bring to, like, a shit-talking contest.
Oh my god, debate this, biatch.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah. She would just put you in your place real fast.
Dude, she's the most eloquent shit-talking you've ever heard.
Yeah. So everything that's going on in the Rossi now, it's like their crew is really interesting. Again, we talked about it last episode. They're in basically a lose-lose situation right now. No one on any side is going to want to support them, with the exception of maybe Fred Johnson, because Naomi gave him the protomolecule. So once they finish whatever they're going to try to go do it at IO, and I might be getting this wrong, but I believe Amos put it like, we're going to kill all the doctors and nuke everything else. It's like, oh, okay. That's the mission, that's the goal, that's the job. All right, we'll see how that goes, and hopefully by the time they get there, May's still, you know, alive, because what's that one, Katoa? Like, he's...
That poor baby.
You saw, like, he was flexing with it. He was jumping and climbing up the walls, and then he had a seizure.
And then he was, like, walking on his hands, and he just...
It kind of took over.
Yeah.
So, again...
I really hope that kid's okay. I mean, and then to, like, you know, show that in front of all the other children. If I saw that when I was a kid,
they're probably horrified.
My God.
Yeah, they're horrified now.
What'd you do to him?
And I think that's one of the things that kind of made Mao just be like, nah. No more. We're not doing this anymore.
Yeah.
So, and Katier's alive, doing well. He killed the Martian junior, you know, electrician guy.
Theo.
But the dude that used to work for Christian, what was his name?
Admiral Souther.
There you go. It took me like a hot minute to recognize and like pinpoint exactly who he was. I totally recognized him. I was like, oh, that's who he is. So he was working on this fleet, and he had a conversation with Katier, and Katier basically told him all the stuff that's going down, like, super fast. Like, he's like, boom, this is what's going down.
Before the main, I don't know the main dude's name, but yeah.
So they've got to find a way to get him out of there so that he could go do what he's got to go do and get this message that Christian has kind of broadcasted, however they're going to do it, just to let everyone know what the hell's going on with Aaron Wright. So there's a lot of really intense storylines playing out right now. They're all super interesting. Do you have any other thoughts before we jump into it?
No.
Let's go.
Cut Tarash for 1,000 meter. Match vector. Ready to draw.
Hey, drummer.
They found that pretty easy.
Well, I mean, it's a gigantic ship. I just wonder if this is gonna work. Or if some bullshit's gonna go down.
Launch the jaws.
That looks so cool. That is like some Star Wars shit right there. Look at that. It looks like ants. I have a really bad feeling.
To schedule the burn sequence. It's getting turned.
Dude, this is dope.
I'm just worried. I feel like I should expect bad things to happen on a regular basis. Look at that, though. They're turning it so that it goes the other direction. Go back home, buddy. This stuff is awesome. I mean, I know most of this stuff is like computer generated, but some of this shit is set design. Like,
oh, it's a beautiful show.
they did so good.
Is there gonna be protomolecule on
I
it?
know, that's what I was thinking. It's gonna get wild.
We have secured the nozzle. We'll begin retrofit immediately.
Alright, easy peasy.
Battlefield debris.
You okay? I was just wondering if I knew any of these people.
Oh, right.
Yes, sir. Half the fleet is hunting our 2 new passengers and flying into a war zone. We need a resupply.
By robbing graves.
I feel the same way, but what else can we do?
Dead people don't need their stuff.
Thank you, Amos.
It's a smart idea, Alex.
That's so brutal.
She looks lovely.
She looks like she's ready to join the Avengers.
Right?
I don't know how you can stand to wear that thing.
It's the skin of my enemy.
I guess that makes this the skin of my ex. Naomi gave us these. They'll let us read news feeds, talk to the crew, but no communications beyond the ship.
I solve problems by talking. I need that open channel to Souther.
But Holden is dead set on staying out of the war. I'm betting he won't let you issue orders to an admiral over his radio.
I've met his mother. I get the impression he won't be able to ride the fence for long. Let's give him a push.
All right. Already off to such a good start.
Yeah. I mean, if anyone's going to be able to give Holden a push, I feel like Christian can get that done.
She can give anybody a push.
Project Caliban is more than just a stable, proto-hybrid super soldier. It is also a state-of-the-art weapons delivery system.
Haven't you watched that enough?
Amos, they're manufacturing these things, twisting humans into monsters on purpose. How could you do that to another person?
I think you and I have very different childhoods.
True.
Look, I needed to believe if that was May on the hall, helping a killer would be the worst thing that I could ever do. I don't know if that's true anymore.
Secure that, and then Cap and I need your help.
Amos is like, no. You ain't giving up on her.
Yeah. Uh-oh, what was that?
Everyone stop moving.
What's happening?
I just felt something.
The fuck?
SOS. Someone's alive in here.
Oh, shit.
Are we too late?
I knew Mars wouldn't leave us behind.
Wow.
So how many others are alive on possible other ships that are considered debris?
The General Assembly will convene in 5 minutes.
You wrote a wonderful speech. You should be front and center.
I come before you.
So creepy.
A moment of terrible tragedy. But we are also at a singular moment in history. We have been confronted by the unknown in a way that is unprecedented. The unmistakable existence of advanced alien life whose mission and purpose we cannot fathom. We must not shy away from this or pretend otherwise. Humanity has faced the unprecedented before. We have discovered the unimagined wonders and terrors before. And through our courage, vision, and faith, both through our purpose and in one another, we have seen our way through even the darkest nights. We will do so again.
Why do I get a vibe that Aaron Wright did something with his speech?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, something's happening.
With the greatest sorrow is the truth that Mars has turned away from. Given a chance to transcend our history, Mars has instead insisted on what it calls independence, which is actually no more than a justification for war. It looks upon this terrible and miraculous moment, and they see it as an opportunity to revisit ancient grievances, to get one over on Earth. They have lost sight of our shared humanity, and so they must be reminded. It is our duty, not as the government
this was not her speech.
but as the moral leaders of our species, to unify our factions, to be what we have always been, one race, one human race, under one unified flag, and together move forward into this brave new chapter of history.
That is not what she wanted. She did not want him declaring war.
Thank you for your help.
Wow.
Fuck this guy, man. He sucks.
But he's really good.
Sneaky son of a bitch. He's so gross.
How are you feeling?
Dizzy. Attempting to reassess.
I think you may have received your last injection.
No more medicine?
You don't need it anymore. You're gonna be fine.
So beautiful.
You certainly are.
So it's completely consumed him now, because he's talking like a program.
Yeah.
We lost our command deck right away. It was cut clean off.
We were below. I didn't know what to do. I forgot every last bit of my training.
The lieutenant grabbed us one by one, shoved us into the compartment, and sealed it up.
You're out of uniform. That's a Tachi jumpsuit. This is the Tachi.
You're James Holden.
All right, easy guys.
This is a stolen Martian ship.
It's our boat now. You're alive. I didn't see a line of Martian ships coming to save you.
Hey guys, I'm gonna stick around here. Make sure our guests are comfortable.
Don't be too mad, dude.
I know, man.
Welcome to
Tell your captain we need to get to a Martian ship as soon as possible.
Your best bet, ride it out with us, go home after.
If Mars loses this war, there might not be a home left to return to.
3 more soldiers, not gonna change that.
This ship might.
At least those other two had the decency not to wear that uniform.
Excuse me?
I earned the right to wear this long before you were ever born, Junior.
Guess you're all done then. The rest of us, loyalty is on clock.
I did my 20, son. I'm honorably discharged. I'm a civilian now.
We're at war.
Bitch.
No one's a civilian now.
Okay, all right, kids, settle down.
Oh! Hello? Some help, please? Oh, this is some bullshit. This is some bullshit.
I need full access to the comms, so I can send this out to the people who can use it.
No.
I just saw the UN Secretary General address the General Assembly. The man's always been a fucking bobblehead. But tonight I saw something else. I saw Deputy Enright speaking through his mouth. And that man is not a fool. With him running this war, it won't end until Earth, Mars, or both are smoking rubble. This is Anna Volkov. Back in their protester days, she was his conscience. Anna is an outsider with direct access to Sorrento Gillis. Please help me stop it.
Find us a router to bounce a tight beam off of. Send it out as quietly as we can.
Thank you for being the man your mother knows you are.
Gotta add that mama in there.
Naomi is not happy about this.
Nope.
You can't trust her.
And I can trust you?
Oh, shit.
I understand what she is. But help Amos with the supplies.
Ow.
Truth hurts, man. Truth hurts.
That one was deep.
Tell the ship that we have access.
Can't do that. The captain has the key to it. Until we get it, just let me know what you need me to do.
Land a course for Callisto. Open up comms so I can notify the MCRN that we're gonna rendezvous with the Jupiter fleet immediately. Do it now.
Well, I need to bring my people over from the Kitto before I can do any maneuvers.
This is starting to feel a little bit ungrateful.
Yeah. Oh, come on, man. Where's your jujitsu, yo? Oh, that's English.
He's doing a good job. He's got those hooks in.
Oh, and a bloody nose.
And that's why you keep your head tucked, so you can't get socked in the head.
True that. Or socked in the face.
Go see if Randolph is okay.
I think he's still alive.
Put it down. You first.
Do what he says!
I just sent out the master alarm, which means you have between now and whenever my mechanic gets back.
You should believe him on that. Or maybe I should just shoot this guy.
Hey, fellas. So what's all the ruckus?
Fucking love her so much.
Keep pointing that thing at me and I'm gonna take it away from you.
You think you can?
That's recon gear. Lofty, she could force feed you that gun if she wanted to.
I'd prefer it didn't come to that.
Another Martian wearing the uniform but playing for the other side.
All your friends are dead and this feels like a way to honor them. It feels like you're doing your duty.
I want
You want to fight the enemy, I know. But I learned a while back that the hardest part of this game is figuring out who the enemy really is. And these guys aren't it.
So what then?
Put the fucking gun down and live to find out.
Shit, did I miss it?
I love it. Like, all these characters are so awesome.
The polls will confirm what we already know, that you have overwhelming public support.
You twisted my words. You made me part of everything that I hate.
Not
I can't
fair.
believe I fell for this again. I am such an idiot.
What the world needs right
You
now
don't
is
get to speak to me! Not ever again. And you didn't need to be his hand puppet. You could have been better than this. I used to believe that there was a decent man somewhere inside you, buried under all that ambition. I'm sorry I was so wrong.
Yeah, dick.
Look, he's so pleased with himself.
I know. Oh my god, he loves this shit. He loves it. Can somebody poison his ass?
It's nice to be working on something that's easy to repair.
Yeah, some things don't get fixed.
Oof.
She's she's getting it rough in this episode.
You're Christian Avasarala.
Yes.
I don't understand. What the hell kind of a ship is this?
When you rejoin your fleet, I have something I want you to show to your commanding officer. Tell him it came from me. Ask him to pass this along to Admiral Sauder.
You want me to go back and tell my CO to hail a UN admiral in the middle of a war?
Exactly. Or Holden here can space the three of you for being such intolerable idiots. Honestly, I can go either way.
I'd rather do the first one.
This is like my favorite episode.
So what is this thing that you want me to show them?
Time is short and I'll be brief.
I'm more angry at myself.
Dude, this is so bonkers.
With feces before I agreed to come.
Time is short and I'll be brief. The MCRN Karakul, dispatched by Korshunov to take delivery of your protomolecule technology, was destroyed. And I gave the order. And I can give the same order to end your life.
She ain't going home.
What's happening?
You just can't help yourself, can you? Saving everyone. You just can't stop yourself.
Oof, that nose.
Thank you.
I'm glad you're okay.
That seems right.
Did she just fall back in love with him?
What's going on here, my little friend?
I want to see Katoa. I haven't seen him for a while. I want to go home. I want to see my dad.
Well, you're not well enough to travel.
Can I talk to my dad?
That's not possible. Shh, now. Everything's fine.
I want to see Katoa. Katoa's in here.
Sir, we were so close. I couldn't in good conscience abandon the test when we were so far along. Human trials are essential.
Bandwidth and distance irrelevant. The limitations require input redundancy. Dr. Strickland, I'm sorry. I feel so weird. My hands. I didn't mean to. Inherent to repurposing. Disassembly reveals useful pathways.
Oh, whoa. Shit.
It's all connected. The boy is talking to the rest of the protomolecule infestations. You are right to continue.
Oh no, no, no!
It's the key to everything.
Oh no, 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 no.
Holy
Come the
shit.
fuck on, man.
That, oh man.
I didn't get anywhere on my notes. I got into secured the Nauvoo. That's it.
Dude, that episode was insane.
Crazy.
So, in 3 consecutive episodes, Mao has changed his opinion. He went from gung-ho, got all about it, stop it, we're not abusing the children, oh boy, he's the key. He just got real excited. Holy crap.
I mean, does this mean that Katoa is it, and they're not going to experiment on any of their children? Or Katoa is the first, and we should just do it to the rest of them?
I think Strickland just proved everything that they want is working because Katoa is communicating with the protomolecule. Like, it's doing what it wants. I don't know if they're going to be able to control it the way they want because he literally shredded that nurse.
And then, like, pieced her back together.
Like, every part of her body was torn apart, just laying on the floor like a puzzle.
Just like when the Arbogast was landing on Venus and every little piece pulled apart like an accordion.
Yeah. Or Awesome Blossom.
Or an Awesome Blossom. Such a weirdo.
Dude, that is insane. So, May, she's almost the reason that now they're going to continue. Because she had to run away to go see Katoa. And then Mao saw what he became, and now he's all freaking giddy about it.
Crazy. I hate it.
That's so crazy. And just the whole situation now that's going on with Esteban. Can I call him that?
Secretary General.
Yeah.
Whatever. Does he really deserve a title?
The way he's being friggin' controlled like a puppet?
We should just call him the puppet.
Like, it is... Like, the moment that Aaron Wright said to Anna, it was a nice speech, it was so obvious that he went and altered it.
Yeah. Like, you should be front and center.
It's like, damn it, what did you do? Yeah. It's like, oh, you just friggin' quadrupled down on this war. And just Aaron Wright's just sitting in the background, just smirking.
Oh my god, he's having, like, the best day ever.
Just the fact that everything that, like, his plan is working perfectly, and he's probably really happy about it. Because this is exactly what he's wanted. The fact that Anna is, like, yelling and screaming and just really upset about the whole situation and calling him out, like, he loves every moment of this.
Oh my god, 100%.
But I feel like he's going to get his real soon.
Oh, I hope so.
Because Anna has the message now. The crew gave it to that Martian, whatever he is, the soldier. Kid. He's not a soldier.
He's a kid.
But like he's on one of the ships. So now he's going to take that back to his fleet. They're going to start spreading. Like, that's going to be, like, seriously though, his response to, like, what kind of ship is this? Is, like, perfect. Because they literally have a little bit of everything on that ship.
It's a mishmash.
It's just so crazy. Yeah. It's just so insane. And it's like, wait, you're the captain, but there's a Martian over there. There's a Martian over there in, like, full suit. There's just other Earthers. There's a Belter who's cooking Belter food. Like, what the hell is actually going on here? And it's like, yeah, don't worry about it. Mm-hmm. Basically, we're just in the middle. Yeah. A bunch of things.
Yeah.
But this plan, if they could get it moving fast enough, feels like it's going to work because now Souther's going to get hopefully he's going to get the information that he needs. He's not really in the best position currently because the other dude took over.
Right.
Man, this shit is just, like, every episode this season has been cranked up to 1 million. Like, it's been from balls to the walls, start to finish. Like, just so intense. And just where is it going to go? I love to speculate about things. I 100% feel like Aaron Reich's going to get busted. But he is so good at this, he might have control of everything by the time that shit even leaks to the proper people. Like what you said at the beginning. He might be in control, and it might not even matter. Or, the other end of the spectrum, everyone finds out, he gets eliminated and gets his head spaced. Let's space Aaron Wright. That would be cool.
You gotta get him up there first.
Yeah,
no one wants to take him.
You just take him up there and space him. That'd be very poetic. Or strap him to a rocket and just blast him into just...
I like that idea. Let's do that.
As he's being spaced.
Faux show.
So, like, this protomolecule continues to be this massive wild card because we don't know where it's going. The whole Venus thing. Now Katoa is like, they're like centerpiece and like, oh, he's exactly what we've been wanting.
He's the key.
And it continues to just, that whole singular storyline just keeps evolving every episode, literally. Because Mao has pulled the plug on it. Now the plug's been put back in. What is happening on Venus? Like...
He's talking to the other protomolecule. That's, like, creepy and stuff.
Yeah, and they didn't mention it in this episode, but are they still plan? Like, is their plan still to go to Io to find May? Like, is that still their ultimate plan once they're kind of done with this? Like, I feel like we're in a video game and they just did like a side task.
Yes.
Like they just went off. Like they just went on to be like, oh, hey, we're gonna go do this side quest real quick, and then we'll get back on the main story.
Yeah.
But it's like,
it is Red Dead Redemption.
What the hell is gonna happen if and when they show up there? Like, this is gonna be absolute bonkers because now they've got a human protomolecule. Like, the hybrid's one thing. That thing looks like an alien. It looks like a monster. You want to go destroy it as quickly as you can.
Okay, but what's to say that Katoa won't turn into
I think he is what he is at this point.
You think that's his final form?
I have a feeling. Okay. And it's going to be another one of those situations where it's like he's a child. How, like, obviously until he rips someone limb for limb, like how do you kill that? Like, this crew...
Maybe that's part of the appeal.
I'm sure it is part of it.
No one's going to kill a child.
Yeah, and it's like, this crew, well, the exception of Amos, generally has no issue just killing anybody. Like, I even feel like Amos would be like, wait, we're going to kill a kid? Like, yeah. But then you see what it's capable of, and I don't know, but...
Amos. Shit, did I miss it?
Dude missed a fight, and he's bummed out about it. But, gotta say...
I miss everything!
Gotta say, holding his jiu-jitsu looked pretty good. You just gotta tuck the face so you don't get punched in the nose while you're rear naked choking somebody.
But apparently Amos, the real...
Purple belt.
The real actor...
Yeah, he's a purple belt.
Solid.
That's dope. I would love to grapple with him. That'd be dope.
Why do I feel like he could hurt you?
Well, I haven't trained in 3 months because of the pandemic, but yeah, give me some time to get back into it. I've been training for 12 years. I could handle Amos. Okay. Challenge! Sent!
Oh my god, that would be so fun. What's the actor's real name?
Ugh, I don't know. That scares me, because he's freaking jacked.
He is jacked.
But, yeah.
He does that for a living.
That was a good job, though, Holden, getting back on track. But I can't wait to see where this goes, because there are so many different moving parts right now, and the one person who's ultimately in control of this war feels like a total puppet. Aaron Wright is calling all the shots. Like Christian didn't even have to be there to know that was Aaron Wright's words being spoken.
100%. I mean, because that guy, Secretary General, is not... He doesn't exude that type of confidence.
Doesn't seem like it, no. So
Aaron Wright walks around super cocky.
Like his shit don't stink.
Oh my god.
Well, except when he was about to go down. Then he cowered into his shell and
on purpose. He did that on purpose.
It definitely worked to his advantage.
He was acting.
Acting. Yeah. Yes. I don't know if that might go over a lot of people's heads. Jamie Foxx might need security. Hilarious. But are there any other thoughts on this episode?
I would like to try some of that red kibble.
I mean, I kind of like sloppy looking food. That looks like
good shit.
When I eat eggs and stuff, I just mash everything together and just
eggs, meat, sauce.
Yeah, I just mash it. I love eating my food like that. It look good and it's spicy. I'm all about spicy, so give me some Belter food. I'm sure there's a recipe somewhere for it.
Yeah.
That sounds dope.
But that's it.
Anything? No, that's it?
I'm done.
All right, y'all. Leave your comments down below. As always, like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and we'll catch y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.